sleeping in the back of my truck in the Walmart parking lot, waiting for them to open in the morning so that I can get my tags printed and be on my way. Hopefully nobody steals my truck or tows me or something. So I just got out here, and the plan was to go pretty easy on this first day. Set up camp, do some glass and spot and stuff. Not really run hard, because the last 2 years I've been out here, I've hiked way too much the first day and got super altitude sick. But as soon as I pulled up to camp, I got this bull ripping. Hey, he just went again. He's probably 800 yards away. But still, my first bugles, I just rolled in. I'm running. And I'm off. Day one, hot one. Let's go. Yeah, I forgot to put my contacts in. We're headed back to the truck. All right, day one, hot one, take two. So I decided to come over here to this knob. I cut the distance to where I thought I heard that bull bugle would be, maybe down in this hole or that hole. We'll see. I'm just gonna sit here and hope he bugles again. I could locate bugle, but I don't want to be that aggressive first morning out, So I think I glassed some elk right over here. It came right there. So I'm gonna cut the distance. I'm gonna get on this ridge right here. It's probably almost halfway between me and them, so let's get to walking. All right, so I got to this next knob over here. I probably cut the distance in half to that spot right there. Went from 1.25 miles to 900 yards or something. But I got a great glass of knob right here. Alright, so the elk are right in here on that far hillside. 665 yards. I'm gonna try to slip right around, use that hill as cover, come down and around and pop up on the top of that hill, and then when my thermals switch, I'll try to make a call. I'll be within 200. I'm hopefully get him to respond. Now I just gotta go back up real quick. No biggie. So these elk should be just over that next ridge right there. He's still down there bugling, but my thermal's just switched in a bad way, like straight to him. So I gotta get the heck out of here. Hopefully I can listen to where he beds tonight and get on in the morning. Putting my life in the hands of the platypus. Doesn't exactly even smell great down here, but it's the only water we got, so guess I'm drinking it. Putting my life in the hands of a platypus. It better be named Perry. Perry the platypus. Alright, moment of truth. Is it gonna taste like poop? And am I gonna get violently ill? Basically flavorless. It's incredible. I'm calling it Perry from now on, because that's more than just your ordinary platypus. Day 2, I just stopped for lunch up here. I got to this nice glassing spot and decided to eat lunch. Well, I actually climbed up the mountain to get to this glassing spot to eat lunch. Pretty exciting morning. I heard one bugling from camp way down below me. So I started the day dropping just over 1,000 feet in elevation to get down below him. But as I was finishing the descent, I had like 50 feet left. He and the herd came off the mountain on my left, like 100 yards in front of me. The closest was, of course, a satellite bull at about 50 yards. I don't know if he was legal or not. I couldn't really tell. I don't think so. But they were downwind. They had covered a ton of ground since the last time I heard him bugle, and I like ran down that mountain, so that was just rough luck. Yeah, so then got some water, found a mule deer deadhead, and decided to climb this mountain to glass, see if I can figure out what I'm gonna do this afternoon. Alright, so I'm sitting at like a pinch point here. It's like a hardcore saddle right here in front of me that the elk used this morning, and I think last night too. This is where the elk was bugling later in the morning today. Nothing was bugling, so I just sat out here waiting. I just heard my first bugle of the night, and it was straight ahead, which is where this bull went. Like, he came through here this morning, went straight across. So he's straight ahead. He's like a mile away, like forever over there. Barely heard him, but so came back out here to my glassing knob about 9 o'clock this morning when thermals are changing. Hoping to catch them going back to beds. Haven't had any luck so far. I'll probably sit here for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna switch sides of the mountain. Cause I've been seeing elk down here, but I've also been seeing a lot of people. They're not working with me at all. They don't respond to anything. They don't bugle. Like, you just have to find them. So I'm gonna go over there and check some spots where we had some luck last year, and then if there's good sign, I'll probably stay over there. If not, there's been an elk, I think, bugling way up in this draw behind me, like barely able to hear it, so he's got to be more than a mile in there. But I thought I heard a bugle up there a lot of times, so if I don't find anything in there, I'll probably end up way down there tonight, and then be a heck of a walk back to camp. It's midday. Got to the other side, check some of the usual spots. They have sign, but none of them look super fresh. Until I got way over here, and there was some like cow sign that looked pretty fresh, but I didn't see anything like super promising in the rubs or wallows or anything. Alright, so I got a bull bugling. He actually responded to my location bugle, which was crazy. Like right down in here. Right in there somewhere. Down there in that dark timber, I would say. It's nice and cool. It's about 1,000 yards. Maybe more. Maybe a mile. 1,000 feet downhill. I guess I'm gonna drop down in there and see if I can get on him. Last night, well, yesterday, quick update. I bedded a couple bulls. They were in like 1 or 2 drainages, like little drainages. So I knew within like 100, 200 yards where they were going to be at. So I sat there all day. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Nothing. Kept glassing those 2 drainages, hoping for something to pop. Or just, honestly, making sure nothing left. Making sure that they were still going to be there at night. Well, about 4 o'clock came around. They bugled down there in that hole. 400 yards away. 4:15, hear another bugle, 200 yards away. So what I think is there was a bull in both drainages that I thought they were in. So then, yeah, I'm getting pretty excited. I'm on the path that they've been taking up to feed. Wind's going up, like we're good. I think they should be coming up. Sit there a little longer. 5 o'clock rolls around, nothing. All right. They're just taking a while to get up. You know, it's full moon. They're getting up late. 6 o'clock rolls around, and I hear that god-awful bugle from that guy on private again. I guess he came in off private and made that horrible sound that he makes with his bugle tube. And I was like, all right, well, it's not over. Like, he could just bump him my way because he was downhill from him, so he's gonna bump him. And then I sit there, and about 15 minutes later, I hear this guy's four-wheeler start up. And that's when I decided they were probably screwed. Like they're gone. They might not even be on this mountain anymore. So that's the second time that I've been pretty close to elk in a path like where they've been using, and then this guy has come over and busted them. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or not, but I don't know what to do. It's extremely discouraging. Elk hunting's hard enough without having to fight some guy on a four-wheeler messing with you on purpose. Maybe not on purpose. So this morning, I just made a nice breakfast and tore down camp, and I don't know if I'm gonna move farther down this mountain, if I'm gonna move to a new mountain. I don't know. I've been game planning. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. You hear him down there? Intentionally bugling bad to mess up the elk hunt. Should be illegal. I mean, it is illegal, but it's hard to prove that he's doing it. Like, you can't prove he's doing it intentionally. Quick update. I forget what day we're on. 5? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Had a long night. After last night, I didn't hear anything but the people over on private. So I decided to get the heck out of there. I got in the truck and drove all the way down here to where Sam and Keaton were hunting, because they got into pretty good elk, had a lot of luck seeing elk, got one, and I just heard my second bugle of the morning. I literally just got here. I heard one on the way in, and he was downwind of me already by the time he bugled, so I just kind of kept moving on that one. But now this next one is like directly across from me in this drainage. Hoping to glass them up and make a move. I think that's the sound of me getting busted by a mule deer. Freaking mule deer. Elk should be like 400 yards that way. I just heard him straight down from me. It sounds like he's gotta be like right at the very bottom, the little creek. It's only like a few hundred feet down there. It's not like crazy. We're not far off. Right now I'm trying to decide if I wanna make a move, especially with that mule deer that just busted like 10 minutes ago. I don't know if I should make a move, try to close a little distance, get him on him, or just wait here because it seems like he's been coming up this side. hasn't really been seeming to work out for me, so I think I might drop in on this bad boy. Wish me luck. I really thought if you'd have left. Shut up. No one loves you. Bugled again. Still down there, straight past that mule deer. I guess he doesn't care about that mule deer. Oh. I thought he was gonna be like really close. He's not as close as I thought. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and move off a little bit. Because it seems like he's still comfortable. He's not on high alert or anything. He's still just down there bugling. Chilling. I just got busted by that bull. I'm not sure. So we got him like 2 more times, incrementally farther away. Like the last one was probably 800 yards down the valley. He was moving out. Pro tip: be better than me at calling. Have a look at what I got myself into here. Need to go that way. Or that way. Not that way. You can't really tell, but that's like a... pretty steep. It's also really soft. It's like walking in sand. Bad combo. Bad combo. So we're gonna go this way. So I kind of called my way up and bugled, trying to make it sound like I was a bull taking my cows up. He never seemed to care. So I was about to move to my next drainage. I mean, he just bugled behind me. He has to have come up halfway at least, maybe 3/4. It sounded like he was way up here before he was like... So I think I'm gonna drop back and run. Alright, so that bull quit bugling. I mean, he really only bugled the once. Once I got over here, I'm not sure if he really came up or if maybe it's just the wind carrying it up the canyon really well. Whereas earlier it was going straight down the canyon away from. I don't know. But haven't heard anything. Just saw that guy out. Hopefully it bugles again here, sir. Or you can just walk up here, that'd be cool too. Yeah, pro tip. Whatever Sam said about the little foldable seat, that. I'm so sick of sitting on mountainsides without it. I don't know how much it helps, but it's gotta help. And they weigh, apparently they weigh like almost nothing. They're like 3 ounces or something. Wish I had one. Alright, so Thursday morning, day 8. I've just been kind of laying here listening. Did not sleep well at all last night. It's when I first woke up this morning. It's overcast. And might storm. There's nothing in the forecast, so I don't even have like rain gear with me, which is whatever. It's warm enough, I'll be okay, probably. But I really enjoy elk hunting in the rain. I was wrong. I don't know if there was like a slight haze that burnt off, or if it was like only my head. But yeah, clear blue skies. Whoops. I was getting pretty sick, so I kind of changed up my diet and I stopped drinking out of the platypus. I just entirely gave up on it because, like, if there's anything in it, I don't have the facilities to clean it out here. I don't. Yeah, and then if the filter's not working, it's not working. So yeah, I've been carrying gallons of water since I no longer have a filter. And yeah, love it. Well, it's Thursday afternoon out here. I'm back at the closest dark timber to the truck, pretty much. Sitting on this cliff where I heard that bugle, first bugle yesterday. I didn't hunt him because the wind was bad. I just moved on. So hopefully he's still in here. So this is it. Final walk back to the truck. Still listening, hoping to hear something, but it's not looking real good. I mean, it looks beautiful, but the odds of me filling the tag are not high at this point. Tomorrow morning, I'll be watching as I drive out of here, but that's all I got. Gotta work Saturday, so gotta drive back tomorrow. $11:55. I made it home same day. I left at 6:15. Yeah, I drove around and looked for elk for a couple hours, and then 15 hours straight back. I gotta turn the truck off twice to get gas. What a day.